All right, welcome once again to Studio H, home of Victory Anger Management. My name is Pearlie Herring. I am the founding partner of Victory Anger Management. We've been around for the past 23 years. We started out as a DBA doing business and as we've grown, we are now an LLC with 3 certified facilitators and ready to tackle people's not just their anger management problems, but you know what? Their aggression management problems. Well, my way of choice is deep breathing, right? And now you heard of the expression being slow to anger. Slow down with your responses. All right, never react. See, we want to learn how to respond as opposed to reacting. Now, you said rubbing your earlobes. I thought that just came from the movies. I don't know any scientific evidence. I have never read of anybody rubbing their earlobes and calming down. If it works for you, by all means, do it. But what I'm saying is find what works for you. Now, I can give you some suggestions. One that we call pleasant imagery or having a happy place. Some place where you can learn how to go to and smile anywhere you are, regardless of what's going on around you. Now, the best method to control your anger is by using preventative measures. One of the best preventative measures you can come up with is learning how to speak positive to yourself. You learn how to speak positive to yourself. Know what you do not want to get in your own way because most people's successes are stopped or prevented by the person themselves because of their decision making skills. At Victory Anger Management, one thing we try to emphasize to everybody is that you can gain victories in your life one decision at a time. See, again, there's nothing wrong with anger. Whether we respond or whether we react is the key. Again, deep breathing is something you can do all day long. I recommend people take 40 deep breaths a day. The first question most people ask me is, first of all, why 40 deep breaths? And how am I going to keep count? The thing is, if you concentrate on taking 40 deep breaths a day, you're probably going to lose count. So I'm going to tell you every time you lose count, start over. What you're doing is you're developing a habit where you're going to start deep breathing almost as normal as you breathe anyway without even thinking about it. So again, trying to stay calm most of the time or keeping your stress levels down. Don't procrastinate. Don't bring things upon yourself or make things worse for yourself. See, again, our first thought when we get angry generally is not something pleasant. So that first thought is going to be your worst enemy, which is why I say be slow in your responses, being slow to anger. Being empathetic will help you not get angry as much because you never know what another person is dealing with or going through. Even though they may have done something that upset you or made you angry, sometimes they may not even realize it, but you're angry. So you're going to have to ask yourself, is this what's in my best interest? Me getting upset, me being angry. I have a little phrase that I had most people write down the first day of anger management class. Learn to do what's best for me in any given situation. Think about it. If we do what's best for ourselves in any given situation, we'll make better choices. Sometimes people tell me that sounds selfish, but is it really selfish? Think about it. If everybody on this planet did what was best for themselves as an individual, we have a better world to live in. Think about it. We wouldn't have drug addicts, we wouldn't have alcoholics, we wouldn't have people suffering from obesity because people would do what was best for themselves in any given situation. Is it best for me to lash out when somebody offends me or gets on my nerves? I have to think about myself and not about the other person. Is it important for me to keep my blood pressure down and keep my heart rate stable? See, all of these things happen, or at least those two things happen when you get angry. Your blood pressure rises, your heart rate increases. Is that good for you?